first, it was very personal to go out, make these measurements, and provide some answers to people we know and to the bigger community.
Marshall Fire happened on December 30th, 2021. It followed this exceptionally dry period in the Colorado Front Range.
We then had a very strong windstorm, and there were actually several fires that popped up around Boulder on that day. The one that got out of control was the Marshall Fire. This fire struck Boulder County. Boulder County is home to thousands of air pollution scientists. And so this struck very close to home. Part of the award are the groups that forecasted the fire. That's very important. In terms of the impacts of the fire, our project is a collaboration between NOAA mostly focused on outdoor air, and then the team that focused on indoor air consisted of CIRES, the Department of Mechanical Engineering, the Department of Chemistry, the Department of Geography, and also the Institute of Behavioral Science.
This is not like any other fire we've studied before. This was a fire that burned a little bit of grass and a lot of homes.
This was really different because most of what burned was human-made.
Our first response was to go to the Colorado Department of Health and Environment and our contacts there, CDPHE, and to Boulder County Public Health, and say that we had this capability. We're ready if you need us. As soon as CDPHE called us and said, yeah, we're ready for you, we think we need your help, we were out in the burn zone within 24 hours. Our job was really to measure in the space around the homes and in the burn area, because there were a lot of people working in those areas still. The first responders, cleanup crews, the residents who were trying to sift through the remains of their homes. People didn't really know if it was safe. We were able to say with pretty good confidence and pretty quickly that there wasn't really a significant air quality threat and that people could continue to work in those areas without worry, even though there was this lingering smell.
Within a week or so after the fire, we started to bring equipment into homes that were not burned, but heavily impacted by smoke from the Marshall Fire. We started to make measurements and did that for about 5 weeks. We measure what you can smell, and we measure what you can see. As soon as we started measuring, the concentrations were higher than what you see in regular homes. And then over the course of our study, we did see how gradually the concentration came down to levels that are more typical for what you measure inside homes. In terms of the fine particles in the air, we found that they were actually quite low inside, so good news.
This was a very different event. People needed to know what we were learning almost in real time. What's come out of this is that the university has a rapid response program now to be able to fund people on a very short-term basis to do this kind of research. Our first principle was, don't get in the way. But our second principle was do everything possible to help this community and to provide the information that we think we're uniquely able to provide to it. And we're very happy that we were able to do that.
So I do hope that this work can hopefully inform things going forward for, unfortunately, the next fire that happens.
I've never ever had so many emails, phone calls and questions from the general public about my research. It's been extremely rewarding to have been a part of this project.